Okay, so I'm going to tell you about my problems I had with equalising. I went to Iceland free diving in April 2013, just gone, and I was struggling to equalise under the water. I was trying to do the Valsalva method, which is kind of impossible when you're face down this way in free diving and spearfishing. So I quickly had to learn the Frenzel technique, which I'd read about before I left, and how awkward it was to try and do it. I was trying to practice in the bath, and not under the water, but just when I had a spare sort of 10 minutes. So I was just sitting in the bath reading the PDF file that I'd found on the internet, trying to do it, and it was just so complicated. Keep this closed, keep that open, and it was a bit too much. So it pissed me off a bit. I didn't bother learning it, so I went to Iceland, and it really showed that I couldn't equalise underwater after a certain depth. So a guy that I went with, a master freediving instructor from Freedive UK, Ian McDonald, within 10 minutes of me asking him how to do it, I was doing it comfortably. It's so ridiculously easy to learn. These 7-page long PDF files just make it sound so much more complicated than it is. And the biggest tip that I had from him was to just completely forget about keeping your epiglottis closed, your soft palate neutral, or even whatever it is. I don't really know. I think that's it, but it shows how much you don't need to know all that stuff. The main thing is to just completely relax. Yeah, and that's it basically. I'll show you how to do it in a minute for the people who don't know. But the key thing was to just relax basically. Yeah, so I'll show you a few little tricks that he showed me to find out if you're actually doing it correctly. And the first one is although it may seem like you're moving your Adam's apple on purpose, you're not. For those who don't know what the Frenzel technique is, it's using your tongue as a piston to push air up through these tubes to equalise your ears. The Valsalva method is obviously you're holding your nose and you're pushing air through your lungs. It's just the scuba technique basically, and it's impossible to do it while freediving, so you need to learn another method. Although I think some people can do it, but I don't know how. Okay, so with this technique, the trick to find out if you're doing it properly is to just hold your nose, but don't pinch it all the way. Yeah, put your tongue, this part of your tongue, behind your front teeth, and spread it out like kind of wide, so you're not pointy like this. It's wide. Yeah, spread it out wide. Pinch your nose, but not all the way. So when you're pushing the air, you should be able to hear coming through your nose. Yeah, I'll do it for you now. I don't know if you can hear that. Once you get that, and if I show you this way, you should see my nose bulging. Once you get that, pinch your nose hard, and you'll equalise, just like that. Yeah, so you're pinching your nose all the way, you're pushing the air up with the tongue, and you'll equalise your ears. What you don't want to be doing is blow in through your lungs, so it's like that's wrong. You want to be moving your tongue up and down at the back, and it pushes it up. Eventually you'll just run out of air, so you need to get air from your lungs, but you don't need to worry about that. As soon as you've got that, you know you're doing it, pinch your nose, equalise, easy. And it really, really is that easy. And just with a tip of like an instructor, because this is what that Ian is. I was reading this PDF file for ages, and I just couldn't do it. And he was driving and showing me at the same time. The guy's a genius, and he was just completely relaxed. And the best thing is to do is to just play around with it. Just just keep playing basically, and you'll eventually get it. It's just so easy. I was thinking that I was never going to do it, but 10 minutes with Ian and this guy, and I was doing it straight away. So yeah, follow that, get that air pumping out through your nose with a soft pinch, and then you'll know that you're doing it. Then every time you lift your tongue up, you'll go tongue up. Yeah, so I don't know if you can hear that at all. I'll play it back maybe. So yeah, good luck with it. If it helps, let me know. And if you live in the UK and you want more help, just log on to freediveuk.com, where the guy that showed me how to do that technique delivers on just like a range of courses. So you'll be able to go on there and yeah, get a course done. Excellent. Cheers guys. Thank you.